I'm just going to incorporate a gallon of water every day for the rest of my life until I die. Like this access. Hey y'all, it's Thomasina. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, thanks for tuning in. Today's video is definitely a little bit different than what I'm usually posting, but I figured if I had a lot of questions about it and if I was curious about it, then maybe you guys would be pretty curious too. I pride myself on living a fairly healthy lifestyle, but there are a few things within my lifestyle and within my body that I just felt like needed some improvement. And so I did some research, and a lot of people were saying like, oh, the root of your problems that you're not drinking enough water. Drink more water, drink more water. The answer to all your problems is more water, 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 water. Struggling with acne? Drink more water. Bloated? Drink more water. Are you constipated? Drink more water. So that's pretty much everything that I was finding on the internet, and after talking to people like throughout my life, I remember that everybody's always saying just drink more water. Now for me, all I drink is water. Like, I don't drink juice, rarely drink alcohol. The only things I drink really are water, and then I'll drink milk after I eat my cereal, and then I add like 100% cranberry juice in my smoothies, but not the kind with all the added sugars and everything, just like the 100% authentic cranberry juice. And that's pretty much it. But even though I, for the most part, only drink water, I thought to myself, maybe I'm not drinking enough. I usually have this, and I usually drink maybe 1 to 2 of these a day, like on a good day. But I also work out a lot. I work out about 5 to 6 times a week, and I sweat a lot. And so I was thinking maybe the water that I'm drinking is not compensating for all the water that I'm losing when I'm sweating and doing all that stuff. So in this video, you guys, I am going to drink a gallon of water for an entire week just to see if water really is the answer to all of my problems. I want to see how my body changes, if my skin clears a little bit more, if I lose a few pounds, you never know. So yes, that's what this video is going to be. I'm going to take you guys on my journey of drinking a gallon of water every day for an entire week, and if I like what I see, then I'll just continue and add it into my lifestyle routine. This is the gallon that I bought off Amazon. I love the color. It's so cute, and it's actually not as heavy as I thought it would be when I fill it completely with water, but it has little motivational sayings throughout the jug to keep you motivated throughout the day until you are completely finished. It came with this notch right here, which is one of the little like flip up nozzles like that. And then it also came with this one, which I didn't even open yet because when I read the reviews, everyone was saying that when you use this one, the water tends to leak out of it. I don't know if that's true or not because I haven't tried it myself, but I prefer the little sucko, the one that you have to suck on. That sounds bad. But I prefer this top anyway, so I just didn't even open this one. The only thing that I would say is I don't like that they included this fabric string here because I think it was intended to be a carrier. I like to use the handle just because it's easier to carry and it doesn't feel as heavy. This seems like, you know, maybe it would snap off if I was holding it by this. And also when I fill the jug, this tends to get wet. And you know, wet fabric over a longer period of time, it gets dirty, it probably starts to smell, and it's just not like fun to have. So I really wish they didn't put this on there, and I haven't figured out a way to take it off without completely like cutting it off and damaging it. So I just left it there, but that is one thing to note. Other than that, I think it's perfect. I do want to put out a disclaimer that there is a such thing of actually drinking too much water. If you drink too much water, it could actually be fatal. There's a certain amount of water that you're supposed to drink depending on your weight and depending on your active lifestyle, like depending on if you work out or not. So the reason why I felt like I wanted to start drinking more water, number one, to clear my skin. You guys watched my previous videos where I was talking about how my acne has been so bad this entire spring and summer, and I really think it may be because of the heat, like kind of heat bumps and then me sweating, the dirt, clogged pores, I don't know, but my skin has not been pretty this entire like season. I'm hoping that increasing my water consumption will clear up my skin and give me a more smooth, even texture across the board. I'll show you guys what my skin looks like now. So you can see that there's definitely some uneven texture around this part of my face. Another thing that I noticed about myself that I wanted to attempt to change is my under eye bags. Now I do have a pretty busy and active lifestyle, which in turn prevents me from getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night, and so there probably is a lack of sleep in my schedule. But I read online that increasing your water intake can definitely help lighten the bags and dark circles under your eyes. I do think part of it is hereditary because my mom has the bags under her eyes, and then my brother, he has the bags as well. So it may not even be something that I can get rid of, but we're just gonna see if increasing my water intake will help with that. And hopefully it inspires you to, you know, pay more attention to what you are consuming and maybe increase your water intake if that's something that you feel you need to do. Good morning, guys. So it is day 1 of my gallon a day challenge. I slept in today, so I did get a late start. It's like 10 a.m. and I'm only barely at the 7 a.m. mark, so I've got a lot of catching up to do. And the hard thing, at least for me, is that I don't like to drink water before I go work out because I get really bad cramps in my stomach. I haven't had breakfast, I haven't had anything to eat, I've only had like this little bit of water. So I think once I chug to 11 a.m. that will be my breakfast. Like, I literally have no appetite. I can already say one downside to this challenge, drinking a gallon a day, is that you have to pee like every 5 seconds. Like, I literally feel for my pregnant ladies out there whose bladders literally cannot hold 1 ounce of water, you guys. I'm going to the bathroom like every 5 seconds. So that is one downside to drinking a gallon a day, or even just drinking more water in general. So be prepared for that. But I'm about to head to the gym, so I will check in with you guys when I get back. I didn't eat before working out. I'm definitely a little lightheaded. I'm going to lunch in a little bit, so the water that I drink at the restaurant would technically compensate for the water that I am missing out on here. I'm so lightheaded and I definitely need some kind of like sugar or something in my system. So I think I'm about to drink some cranberry juice. Again, it's not the cranberry juice cocktail, it's the real 100% freshly squeezed cranberry juice. So that's what I'm gonna drink, just to get a little more oomph in my system. And then, yeah, just gonna be playing catch up. It's like 5:30 now, and I've only gotten to the 11 a.m. notch, so I'm just gonna be drinking water for the rest of the day. But it is kind of hard, especially when you are like going outside. It's easy for me to drink this at home, but like lugging this around the city can be a lot, especially when it's like 90 degrees outside. Yes, I'm bald-headed and I still wear a bonnet because I have to protect the little bit of hair that I do have on my head. Don't cumber me. Monique, that includes you. I almost forgot to give you guys an update. It's about 9:30 at night. I am at the 5 p.m. notch, so I haven't finished my gallon yet, but I'm gonna be up for a while because I have a lot of work to do, so I'm definitely gonna be able to finish all of this. And downsides is that you have to pee all the time, and if you're like out and about wherever you live and you don't want to carry the jug around, then you can kind of lose track of where you are for the day and you'll have to play catch up when you get back home. It is a bit inconvenient, but it's not that heavy overall. I look so crusty, but I just wanted to pop in and give you guys an update on my gallon of water a day challenge. I have started adding cucumbers to my water, you guys. It's anti-inflammatory, which I'm hoping will help with my under eye bags. Great things that I have seen. My skin has definitely cleared up. I will post what my skin looked like before I started drinking the water, and then I'll post what my skin is looking like now. My appetite has gone down a little bit, so I have been eating less. So I haven't seen a consistent change in my under eye bags, so I'm hoping like over maybe like after a month of drinking a gallon of water a day, just like fully incorporating it into my diet, I will see that change. But I haven't seen that yet. I haven't yet experienced the improvement in my energy. I'm still very tired like all the time, and of course that can be attributed to my busy schedule. I'm literally always on the go. I'm always really tired, which I think you know you can see in my under eye bag sometimes in some of my videos. So the water has not helped me in that aspect thus far. Another pitfall of drinking the water is having to go to the bathroom all the time, just so annoying. That's how my experience has been thus far. I get a lot of compliments about like drinking this much water when I'm walking around. People are like, oh my god, like I love your water bottle, where'd you get it? Wow, that's so amazing, you're drinking all that water, like wow, I need to do better, blah 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 blah. Apparently a lot of us need to drink more water, so I hope this video inspires you to incorporate more water into your life. I saw this challenge on TikTok, which is something that I actually used to do back in the day, so like I was way before my time. But basically they were saying if you know, you have like this access you guys, oh okay, that one's better. Anyways, you have like this excess skin on your knuckles sometimes. Ooh, I'm a little bit ashy, but just disregard that. This skin right here. So back in the day they used to say like if you pull the skin up and it stays, then you're dehydrated. Like that, you're dehydrated. But if you pull it and it bounces back, then you're hydrated, I guess. Literally all my life my skin has stayed up. It has never bounced back to like flat, and I don't know if that could be attributed to just me having like really scrawny fingers, or if I am in fact really dehydrated. I don't know how accurate that is, but that's this thing that's been going around TikTok. I'm hoping by the end of this challenge I will continue to have clear skin, my under eye bags will be less visible, and I'm hoping that I will have more energy, you guys. That was one of my main goals to this challenge, was hoping that drinking more water and keeping my body more hydrated would give me more energy and make me feel like more awake in my day-to-day life. You guys, the gallon of water a day has been working so well on my skin. Wow. So I decided to deep clean my jug on day 6 because my water was starting to taste like old cucumbers. I just add bleach, soap, and hot water to my jug and mix it up like this. I originally bought a bottle scrubber, but turns out the bottle scrubber was too short to use on this jug, so I just do it like this instead. The nozzle is a little bit harder to clean since it's so narrow and I don't have a scrubber that will fit through the tube, so I just wash the mouthpiece with soap and water, and then I run hot water through the tube and let it air dry. Hey guys, so I'm kind of checking in late today because I was feeling under the weather today, which is why I'm still in my bonnet and it's 5 p.m. But it's kind of just like a rest day for my body to recuperate and regain its strength. But I've still been staying hydrated today. I'm actually really on track. It's 5 p.m. and I'm a little above the 5 p.m. mark, but basically at the 5 p.m. mark, so I've been staying on track for the entire day, which is pretty good. Updates on this journey, again, I think my skin has still been at least more clear than it was before I started this challenge, and honestly it would be even more clear, but I've been eating like trash this week, which is terrible because it defeats the purpose of drinking water for clear skin. But I definitely have been eating worse than I normally do this week, so I've already decided that I'm just going to incorporate a gallon of water every day for the rest of my life until I die. So next week I'm gonna get back on my regular healthier eating habits, and I'm sure my skin will be like super clear. But yeah, the water has definitely helped with clearing my skin. It has not helped with decreasing my under eye bags, so I'm thinking maybe my under eye bags are just hereditary and there's no way I can get rid of them without going through like cosmetic surgery or whatever. The water definitely has not helped with my energy, and so I think that in order to have more energy, I will just have to make some lifestyle changes and get more sleep and maybe say no to a few things instead of being on the go all the time. So I think that's what I'll have to do. But at least for me, drinking a gallon of water a day definitely has not helped me have more energy. I have lost weight. I lost about 3 pounds since starting this process this week, which is like insane, because even though I've been eating unhealthy, I still have not been eating as much as I usually do, and my stomach is a lot flatter, so there's a lot less bloating. I would say if you track how much water you're taking in now, honestly, you're probably not drinking as much as you think you are, and you probably increase it a little bit. But then again, I'm not a doctor. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm talking about. So do your own research. You know your body better than I do. This video was very different from what you guys are used to seeing on my channel, and you probably are gonna hate it, but I don't know. I just thought it was fun. I thought I would just throw it out there. Something new, something interesting, and I always want to be an inspiration for positivity in other people's lives, and I want to promote like healthy living and all that jazz. I think this video kind of falls into that category, so hey, either you love it or you hate it. It is what it is. But I wanted to share my experience and my journey with you guys, so I hope you got something out of this video, but if not, it's okay. I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye. 'Cause I'm not just a pretty girl.